Hey everyone, today we are going to solve a problem on LeetCode that is numbered 125 and is named valid palindrome. Before we start, here is a disclaimer. This video is not fully optimized solution of the problem but is a brute force approach to the problem. So if you are looking for a better approach or you are looking for optimized solution, so please I would suggest you watch another one. So let us start. Here I will read out the problem statement that is given on your screen. The link to the problem will be in the description. You can check out there, solve this problem before getting to the tutorial of this video. So valid palindrome. A given string S. Determine if it is palindrome. Consider only alphanumeric character and ignoring cases. So let us look at the example after reading the statement, that is S, a man, a plan, a canal, Panama. So yeah, here we can see that in the explanation of this problem of the example, they have cleared that, and also in the statement they have cleared that what we have to look only at the alphanumeric characters to check whether the string is palindrome or not. By ignoring the cases, that means that we have to ignore all the other characters such as spaces, commas, and other characters. We will be only focusing on the alphanumeric characters, that is A to Z in caps and in small, and numeric 0 to 9 digits. So here what I think the solution should be, um, a brute force solution that I think at the first sight is, we should remove all the characters that except for the alphanumeric ones and store them into another string, or if possible store them in the same string, and then we should compare whether it is palindrome or not. For palindrome, I think that comparing the first index from indexes from the beginning and their corresponding from the end. If any of the character from the beginning and the end is not true, is not equal, then this is not the palindrome. And we would also let us show you in the notes that here is an example of a manual thing. So we will be placing, at first what we are going to do, we are going to remove all the characters except for the alphanumeric ones. So I am removing these spaces at first, and then I will be removing all other characters, special characters. So this is this. After that, I have removed these characters. Now, second thing is we have to check whether they are palindrome or not. But before checking this, you can look at here that beginning at zero index, the A and the last index of A are capital and small. That is their case change. So I would also, before doing this, before removing these, I would also convert the whole string into either upper or lower case. First step, what I did, that I removed all the special characters except for the alphanumeric ones, and later at the second step I did convert all them into the either in upper or lower case, so that we have not mixed type of case. In the third step, what we will do, we will compare the first index from the beginning and their corresponding from the end. So here zero index will be matched to the last index, second from the beginning to the last of the beginning, similarly in this way. So let us code this. I will discuss it later more. So what I am thinking, that I should store this into another string. Suppose let the name s1. It should be right now empty. Then after that I will iterate over the given string. After this, what I would do, if there would be multiple if conditions for the same, So what I will be checking that if s of I, that is the each character should be less greater than equal to the capital A, and then si should be less than equal to equal that. So here we have covered all the uppercase characters, and then or now I will covering our small case letters. So equal to a small a, and si should be less than small z. So here we have checked all whether it should be a small character. See, there will be only one possibility if the given character is small or it is large in caps lock. So these two conditions have been checked for being a character, and now comes for digit. If the digit is, if the given character from the string is digit, so there is a function to digit is digit. So we will check is digit to si. So if any of these conditions match, whether it is a digit or a uppercase or lowercase character, then we will store it to the our string s1. Okay. So I am here using the concatenation for adding it to the string. So there will be another method too, that is dot pushback. We can use pushback, or we can use dot concatenate. I think it is dot concat to add to the string. But I found it concatenation by plus sign easy, so I am using this right now. So at this at in this loop, what we have done that we have iterated over the loop and have separated the string which is without any special case, and also it is alphanumeric string. The S1 string is alphanumeric. Now what we have to do is we have to check whether the string is palindrome or not. See what we have done. We have done removing the separation, now lower to uppercase. So I have missed this. So what I would do, I think that I should convert to lowercase. So I am concatenating it by converting it to lowercase. Now the another step is to check whether the string is palindrome or not. So here I less than s1 dot len I plus plus. Just wait, I will tell you why I haven't, why this step is right here. I will tell you. Before that, I will tell you, I will here use a boolean variable which would check whether the string at while iterating is palindrome till that point or not. As soon as the string we found is not palindrome, we will exit the loop, this loop. So here, see that consider another small string, that is raise up r. Then what we have to do, r to the last r, a to the last a, c to the c, and e is in the middle. Now you may see e and a are in the middle. So now you may see that you don't have to go further the half of the length. So we will be not going further the half of the length, because it would be same comparing from the beginning and the end if it is a palindrome, and if it is not, it would be wrong in the half. So what I will do is I will iterate over the half only. So if the s1 of I is double equal to s, now from the last s1 dot length minus 1 and minus I. See, in the beginning 0 and end, that is, suppose the length of the string is 5, then it will 5 minus 1 4, minus 1 because of the conversion, the length is 1 more than the index of the last character. So minus 1 0. So last index will be 4, it will compare to the last index. Similarly, when it is 1, I is 1, it will compare to the last second, and so on. So if double is equal to, if these both are equal, then flag should be equal to true at each and else if this doesn't happen, then flag should be false, and there is no further um, use to go further if any of the character is not matched with the corresponding palindrome character. So we should end the loop right here. Then either we can use break or we can return false, but I would prefer to return it at the end flag. Okay. Now here I have gone to the long way. If else, instead of using the if else, I would here only use the false statement, and I would break here. Now let us run for the test cases here. There is something okay. This is not the way to use two lowercase. It takes it as a parameter, it is a function. Similar ways, if it is digit. Okay, now test compile here. Flag is okay. I have misspelled false. Yeah. See, by iterating over this loop, if the flag is isn't, if no character is, if every character is in position, then the flag would not be changed, so it will return true. Now let's look why it is false in my case, why it is showing wrong answer. No, okay, you can see here that I am again misspelled or some typo here, that I have to use the S1 I am comparing with that. So now let's check it. I think I have covered any possible case here for this problem. So let us submit it. Okay, yeah, the code is accepted and it is 95% faster and it consumes 25% less memory than other C++ solutions. So this was the only direct solution that I can think of. If there are any optimization that you thought on the way, you can comment it down. So it would be a mutual learning, and that's all guys.